I'm Elizabeth Barry, author of The Kind Communication, and this lesson is called The Kindness Innovation. Welcome to the feeling of fulfillment in the workplace and in your personal life, thanks to a bit of rekindled kindness. Imagine that. Inside this book, you will be inspired to communicate clearly with sincerity, especially in chaos. You will give up the need to be right to find inner peace, discover the now in the present moment, and share your light with the world. My mission is to help professionals speak up kindly with confidence, smile more, and communicate more effectively with ease. This process is what I call the kindness innovation. It's a path that encourages everyone to navigate complex personas with gentler ways. If you're surrounded by people, you're surrounded by personalities and communication, a mix that can be lethal or transformative. We must make an effort to be kinder for the sake of our health and well-being. How we respond to stress can make or break our success in adapting to change. Can we learn to show up with integrity more often? If we do, it can create a healthier lifestyle for us all. Fight or flight responses, resistance, exhaustion, anxiety, and nerves are the first thing that come to mind for individuals leading busy lives within the business world. Then come the effects of the stress on the body, from headaches to heartburn, rapid breath, insomnia, weakened immune, high blood pressure, low sex drive. I won't continue. The kindness innovation is named an innovation because to innovate means to evolve. We are all evolving leaders, and our search for clearer communication has become increasingly important. As I watch accomplished CEOs step down from legacies, their advice has not been to work harder, be stronger, more dominant, or forceful. In fact, it's the opposite. They offer reflective advice, such as 70% of the time could be used better. Take a serious vacation, nurture relationships, speak less, listen more, invest in self-care, enjoy your friends and family in the moment. Wow, now we're talking. I wrote The Kind Communicator based on pure experience. I learned from the masters at large corporations who shared legacies and stories of how empires were built and courage and conviction were first at hand. I spent years as an entrepreneur adapting to change. I worked in several fast-paced environments. I listened to demeaning conversations at meetings. I watched entitled employees firsthand, and I felt sad for the monotony of people who didn't have a voice or didn't know how to protect their thoughts to the world at large, while strong lions in the room took advantage or didn't acknowledge or perhaps simply didn't know how to lead with kindness. Every breakdown is a breakdown in communication. For every office with a process that is broken, there's a good chance there's a lack of the right communication tools. So let us all become mindful of our ways of being so that we can learn, instill, and transform. Every day, I coach and consult business professionals, including legendary marketing directors, both male and female. With a touch of self-branding and personal and professional development, we can work to achieve greatness. And as a result, clients get to work with a lighter stride through their busy worlds with more compassion than they ever imagined. The best leaders have the most impeccable, effective coaches. And in this book, our coach is kindness. Enter the Kind Communicator. I'd like to make a significantly larger droplet in the ripple of the oceans of our lives as professionals, and it starts with this book, The Kind Communicator. Please listen to each section with heartfelt wisdom and share your knowledge with colleagues. I thoroughly recommend getting the print version because these books are highlighted, recommended. There's lots of practices as well. You'll want to refer back to them. As we become calmer and more connected, we can genuinely influence and lead others as happier, healthier adults. The challenge is to let it all go. Relax your shoulders, smile, unclench your jaw, wiggle your toes, mess up your hair, untuck your shirt. Be a little imperfect for a while. Can I convince you to breathe with me? Take an inhale here. And exhale. Good. On we go. When you finish listening to this section, or finish the entire listening of this book or the printed version, you'll find yourself using kinder words, knowing that each time you do, your legacy is building. My promise to you is that within each section, you will be inspired to make a significant shift within your communication while letting go of ego, bit by bit, day by day. I will stand for you in this process as your mentor, as your author. I've carefully placed imagery of nature inside. As we escape the office culture and get lost in this book, nature can help us feel grounded, rooted, and unashamed in the forest of our current patterns. Perhaps you'll be a bit bashful from your own behaviors, but who isn't? On the back of the cover of this book, there's a kindness tree, an olive tree. An olive branch is a symbol of perpetual peace, harmony, and hope. I'd like to use this analogy for all of us to strive to become more peaceful with ourselves and each other. We can do this through how we show up, how we speak. So please, embed your toes into the dirt amongst the tree-lined olive farms with me. Feel yourself growing like a flower and become one with losing a petal or two in the storms. When you learn to speak your truth kindly, it's like the shedding of the nectar from one flower to the next, sharing new life with the world. And flowers, they don't mind when their nectar leaves their center. So why would you mind when your ego leaves yours? This is the kindness innovation at work. The nature of who you are can be found in the nature you're surrounded by. Let's look with new eyes, shall we?